Joe Joyce, one of the hardest hitters in the division.
Alrighty, welcome back to episode 7 of Playing as the Underdog, where we play as Tyson Fury's second biggest threat to the throne, the undefeated Joe Joyce. And so far, I have amassed a record of 126-10. However, today I'm going up against arguably the greatest heavyweight of all time, Tyson Fury. My opponent has 117 wins and just 14 losses. As always, the odds are against me, but I'm up for the challenge. Enjoy. Alrighty, we are playing as Joe Joyce. Wow! I was going to say on the right side of the ring, but Tyson is more than ready to knock me out. A few lessons I could learn there. The main one being stay off the center line against this particular Tyson Fury. However, I do like to give my opponents a false sense of reassurance. And as you guys know, give me a little bit of time and I will develop my patterns. And hopefully we can keep Tyson Fury on the back foot, fearing for his life. Of course, the chances of that are very slim. This guy has a record of 117 wins and I believe 14 losses. All right, let's pick up some patterns here. As you guys can see, he is using the weave a lot. Obviously, in real life, it's very inauthentic to be weaving back and forth because you'd probably do your back in, especially if you're the size of Tyson Fury and you go 12 rounds. But unfortunately, there is no hit on stamina when you use the weave, as far as I'm aware. So how do we get past his jab? Now, you have to consider that Joe Joyce is extremely slow when it comes to hooks. So I'm going to have to rely on angles and slips, which I'm not going to show too much to Tyson Fury as of yet because I want to get him comfortable and just see what I can expose. And again, as I said, he likes to use the weave a lot. And this is where we can target his body. And one thing that is going to make this almost a mission impossible is Tyson has a way to penetrate your block with just jabs. You'll notice sometimes that my block is up, and if he throws the 1-2, it goes straight through my block. And that's where slips, as you just saw, will come in really handy. And you see how much that encourages him to continue to weave, but it's to his detriment. And I have a feeling he will not be able to change that pattern. And there you go, all over the place. I find that even players who have, say, 200 wins and about 20 losses, when they're faced against someone who has that ability to adapt, they usually struggle and they panic. So let's see if we can continue to get in the mind of Tyson Fury, because I think I'm finding success there thus far. As you can see, Tyson is extremely long. Pause. So I need to find my distance and make sure I remain on the outside without having to hold up my block because I don't want to wear it out. When I'm on the inside like that, throw combinations to the body, to the head, but end with a jab because Tyson is just way too fast to stay on the inside throwing hooks. Lovely body jab and a power cross. He did not like that. And again, we have to drain Tyson's cardio and keep him on the back foot. But there you go. Look, he's got that jab ready and he can throw that with the same velocity and speed all 12 rounds. So we need to counter speed with timing and precision. There you go. Let's go to the body. Nice, lovely combination there. And the power body shot I was looking for. And look, as I said earlier, he does not like it. It leaves him flustered. He's not sure what to do himself. And in fact, if you guys have watched my last videos, what do people typically do when they face me? They end up trying to mimic my style, but at the wrong occasion. Okay, so I haven't quite got my timing going for the slip. So let's focus more on the body up to the head with the jabs so that we can get out safely. But as you can see, he continues to weave, but he hasn't quite got it down. He's so flustered. Okay, there you go. Now he's got the weave correct to block the body. Lovely. Let's hit the top of the dome. Beautiful. Okay, he's catching me with hooks there. As you can see, I was blocking, but they still got through. But he is flustered. He's throwing a lot of empty shots. It's a shame that those empty shots don't drain cardio. Hopefully Steel City work on that in the next update. But another good round. Good round. It seems like the momentum is in our favor. Okay, I do feel like I've got his patterns down now. I think the key is just to stay measured, not use my block. As you can see, look, he's just throwing random shots in the air, hoping to catch me on the outside. He's getting me sometimes with that hook. I have to be careful. But let's stay measured on the outside, keeping our block down so we're not using it, but we can use it when we need to. I'm not too worried about getting hit from his jabs on the outside right now. I think we're winning on the scorecard, and I do believe I will be able to catch up. Quick rant. I really cannot stand that ridiculous movement. You see that? It's so unrealistic, and I see so many high-ranking players utilizing it for no reason. Okay, let's tally up that damage on the right side of his head. The more he weaves like a moron, the more I want to knock him out, but let's stay professional here. We just get a feel for my slip, because that's what I want to utilize now. That is my secret weapon. If you guys have watched my previous matches. Beautiful. Lovely. Let's do it again, this time to the body. Amazing. Need to stop doing that. That is a habit of mine, by the way. Sometimes I use my slip on the outside without throwing anything. It's just a habit. But I am aware of it. That's important. And I don't want to keep on doing it. Oh, he is all over the place. Look at him move. We've got him on the back foot, so that's a telltale sign that he is hurt. But as you can see, look, with all that damage to the body, he's still able to throw hooks like it's round one. And he hasn't slowed down. But maybe he has, because he is on the outside. Hey, man, all I can do is laugh when this guy makes these ridiculous movements. But you guys let me know in the comments, because someone has mentioned to me that the reason why people do this herky-jerky movement is because somehow it gives them a boost in stamina. Now, I might be wrong. If you know of this, let me know in the comments. Now, as you can see, somehow the judges have given Tyson the second round, and I can only put that down to the random jabs that Tyson throws without much thought, which is why, despite outmaneuvering him and outworking him, we have to knock him out. So we have to drain his energy, continue to hit him to the body, which he's obviously not liking. As you can see, his hooks are just as powerful. But yeah, that lovely power body hook is going to do damage eventually. Let me know, guys, in the comments section how you feel about Tyson Fury's stamina and his ability to throw hooks and jabs at the same speed of round one, despite getting hit with power shots to the body. Now, why do I bring this up? Well, take a look at my cardio. Every time I hit him with something hard or throw a flurry of punches, my stamina suffers, but I don't get the impression that Tyson Fury's does. And what that means is when my stamina is low, I am far more susceptible to getting knocked out. But it's okay, look, it's just another puzzle that we have to solve. Wow, Fury is reeking of desperation. We can just do it back to him, that's fine. I would consider being able to stand still and throw jabs to the body non-stop as a little bit of an exploit. And it's usually what players resort to doing when they can't strategize, when they don't know how to deal with the timing. They just stand still in one spot and they keep on throwing jabs. And that is a beautiful slip power cross. And again, look how flustered he is. I mean, 117 wins and 17 losses is a pretty solid record. And considering I am playing as the underdog with far lower specs than him, I would say we are dominating. And again, guys, if anyone knows why he's doing this random weaving, let me know in the comments. Okay, guys, we are at the 5th round. As you can see, Fury continues to be a moron, so I'm going to offer you highlights until we reach the penultimate round. Fury is incredibly hard to take out, so I keep aiming for that body. Meanwhile, Fury keeps throwing a flurry of hooks, which are still dangerous, but the body is wide open. And check out this desperation. Body jabs with the same hand. I then catch him with a lovely slip counter cross. Round 6, Fury is completely flustered and he continues to exploit and spam his jab with little thought as I enter the pocket. The same applies with Fury's hooks. He takes one to give 3, but at this point I have Fury's timing down and I'm repeatedly able to counter Fury with the slip power cross. And 30 power shots later, wow, finally! I just aim for the body. Why is this man not dropping? Okay. Wow, This is to be expected. Let's just keep working. Lovely. I mean, that's a knockout blow, right? Not going to complain. Let's just keep on working. He's full of energy, as to be expected. Oh my God, what the... So Fury is able to survive the round and throw hooks like the match had just begun. This game of cat and mouse with Fury typically aiming for the body with jabs and me countering with devastating hooks led us all the way to round 12. We are at round 12, the final round, and I'm trying, guys. You know, I've probably hit this guy over 250 powerful shots to the head, but this is Undisputed in its current state. I'm one of the rare people who play as the underdog in this game, and on Reddit and YouTube, so many people rave about being the best, but they play as Tyson Fury, as Joe Louis, Joe Frazier, Ali, and they all have high attributes, making them hard to knock out or lose stamina. That was a clean body shot. Let's try and aim for the right hand now. There you go. Beautiful. That's how it's done. And Joe Joyce gets the finish with 2 minutes left on the clock. And once again, guys, we are victorious with the underdog. Claimer strikes again. So keys to victory for Joe Joyce: avoid standing in the pocket unless you're throwing jabs standing still. When entering the pocket, slip Fury's jabs and counter with power hooks to the body or his power cross, and eventually you'll break your opponent down to where their stamina is low enough and you can get the finish. Now guys, I cover all aspects of Undisputed, so please do consider subscribing, and if you enjoyed this technical breakdown, you'll enjoy these videos on screen too. Have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you soon. Peace.